So the tournament staff feel that Roger's getting out of hand. He's been given a warning for abusive behavior.
You know what? Keep reminding me.
I will, bro.
Will you guys off?
Teska's just been accused of string betting.
He put one more first,
One
it
more,
was
yeah,
11.
it was like,
You
yeah,
understand? And then, but he just told him not to string bet.
yeah. I just told him not to string bet the hand prior.
And he does the same thing again.
And he did the same
and you're
thing.
watching it.
With this.
It's 11.
Well, that's not what happened. I disagree with that. I think that this is what happened
Well, the whole
for.
table can see
I
what
think that
happened.
this is what happened.
All right, let's hear him out.
No, you made 11. You made 11 before.
11,000 is the bet.
You made 5 and 6, and then
You
you
moved it.
decided
All right,
to take
all right,
it
all
back.
right.
You went
All right,
here,
all right, all right.
here, and then
Call.
you went like
You
this.
get a
So
good
11
price.
there.
11 is the bet.
All right, you got a good price.
Still the same, I called
Oh.
15 or 11.
Well, I understand.
But as they told me something, so I have to tell them something back.
All right, I'm gonna be deliberate.
That's pretty funny.
Bet.
That is definitely a bet of 25,000.
Thank you. But you just cost me, like, I had no intention of betting anything less than what was in my hand. You see how big the pot was.
Not a big pot.
Fuck.
The big pot still have to come.
10, 12, wait,
Annie,
there was like 28,000 in there. I wasn't betting 11,000.
John DeBella's raised small to big.
I think I like a limp better there with Jack 9, so you don't have to call a 3-bet with it.
No problem, man.
Heads up.
Everything gonna be irie.
Teska just calls.
I think they've got the wrong islands, but whatever.
Ace, Jack, Deuce. DeBella with second pair. Teska with top pair.
I like a bet here from Roger.
He does bet 15,000.
And I like a call here from DeBella.
There's the call.
Even though we know John's behind, he won't always be.
Oh, a 9 on the turn. Things get interesting. 2 pair for both players.
This card is more dangerous than handing Roger Teska a set of card keys.
DeBella checks for a second time. Teska bets again, 35k.
Raise.
DeBella's check raising.
And I was just about to mention how much I liked the way everyone was playing the hand. If John were up against a hand he were beating, he's preventing them from being able to bet the river. Not just pairs of aces, but lots of bluffs, too. That's when you're ahead. A raise like this is kind of an anti-free roll.
DeBella makes it 95,000 total.
And when you make a raise like this and you get shoved on, you pretty much throw up, which means now there are 2 people at this table who could easily blow chunks.
DeBella's only got 104k behind.
I'm all in.
Teska shoves on him.
And with this much in the middle, John's got a call. He's praying to be up against a draw. But in cases where he's behind, he's almost always going to be drawing nearly dead.
That's cool.
He does call. And he's drawing to 2 out. He needs a jack.
Doesn't Roger Teska kind of remind you of Leonardo DiCaprio from the parking lot scene in Wolf of Wall Street?
Nice hand. Need a jack one time. Pull all this back.
We're on the verge of losing. The last remaining PCA champ. He's out.
Nice hand. So I'll see you later. Hey, bro. Nice hand.
And there goes John DeBella, last remaining player in my fantasy team.
Hey, guys. Good luck.
You the man.
I am. One thing I do need you to just for every time you get your cards, just do this for me. Put them in that little reader, just like that.
It would be
for
so much
2
easier
seconds.
if it was
I
right
understand.
Here. You know what? Keep reminding me.
I know. I
Keep
will.
reminding
I will,
me.
bro. I'll take care of you, but they're in my ears saying, "Hey, let's get those cards read." So, and it doesn't like you have to do it for an hour. Just literally 2 seconds. Boom, boom. Now you can do anything you want with
I
it.
gotta tell you, I am not a. I play a lot of private games. I'm not a big fan that they can read those cards just by whatever, you know, like microchips and.
Just think of it as a private game, only on television.
Vegetables are good for you.
I know, I brought you an apple today. You forget that?
Definitely.
You did what?
I brought you an apple today.
Oh yes. Well, that's a fruit.
I didn't brought it anyway.
Tomatoes are vegetables. Apples are fruits.
I think he's going to work it out. What do you think?
Actually, I think tomatoes are fruits too, huh?
Got it.
Over to the secondary feature table where Roger Teska has 3-bet with jacks and been called by Sham Srinivasan. And we've only seen one of Sham's cards. Well, it's a 10 high flop, so Sham's got at least top pair.
Which means he's either way ahead or way behind.
He checks to the man with the pre-flop betting lead.
And Teska should like a c-bet here.
Looking a little bit sleepy as he throws in 35,000.
Yes, sleepy, that's what he is.
Srinivasan calls.
Not likely to fold 10 whatever on that board.
7 on the turn. Sham checks a second time.
Roger should probably bet the turn here. It's pretty rare Sham will improve on this card, and he wants to get value from draws and even earn the ability to check behind on some rivers.
He decides to check behind on the turn.
Okay.
The river is a 9. The board's looking a little bit straighty.
If Sham's got just a 10 here, I don't care for a bet, but if he's got better than a 10, I say have at it.
He leads for 75,000.
Very interesting bet. Is he betting 10-8 for pure value? Would he thin value bet 2 pair? Is he turning a pair of 10s into a bluff? Not sure that better than a pair of 10s folds too often.
Teska has counted out the 75k, but he folds.
Well, maybe he did fold out better. Maybe he did.
Cocktails, TV table.
Not sure that's a good idea.
You know what? I am unpredictable though. You have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, but I make you predictable.
Will you guys off? Like seriously, that makes me uncomfortable. Every once in a while, I realize that that's there, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Roger clearly still unaware that this is a televised event.
Is this on a slider by any chance? I'm probably drawing dead, but floor. Is it on a slider?
Oh, it's too bright in here for him. Yeah, let us get right on that. I just turned it down. Is it any better? How about now?
So bright.
Okay, how about now? Do you know where you are?
Get out of here.
Well, that was uncalled for. And here comes the floor.
Oh, I'm being punished again.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
If you do that one more time, you're gonna get a round penalty, okay?
You know I'm
No
gonna
more.
I'm just annoyed that they moved me to this table. I won't do it again. I've been warned, I see. Or I'll voluntarily sit out a round. I mean, that might happen too. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I know the penalty.
Did you do this to the camera?
Well, I did that to the camera. I'm a really big favorite. Actually, I'm almost a lock to piss that camera off again.
It's a camera, it doesn't have feelings.
One round. I'll go take a piss. Camera.
So the tournament staff feel that Roger's getting out of hand. He's been given a warning for abusive behavior. He was warned, and now he will get that 1 orbit penalty for abusive behavior, but because play's drawing to a close, that penalty won't be enforced until the start of play on day 4. Well, back over to the secondary feature table for the last hand of the day. Roger Teska has flopped trips, and he has raised the flop.
Old Roger's image may actually help him in this situation.
150,000.
Sham Srinivasan re-raises. He's got just ace high.
Sham's making a pretty gutsy play here, but maybe he's under the influence of Roger being under the influence. I don't think he's faking that.
Help me. I call.
Call?
What kind of help? Does he need a bucket?
The dealer is having to put the chips out for him.
This is amazingly sad.
Remember, Teska will receive a 1 orbit penalty at the start of day 4. An ace on the turn. This could be expensive for Srinivasan. Teska now with a full house. He checks.
Sham really should check back here. He's got showdown value now, and he should know that he needs to hit an ace to win this hand. When someone check raises and then calls the flop, they pretty much always have the 10, unless they're, like, wasted. Oh, wait a second.
Sham bets 160,000.
Oh, Sham.
What was the last bet? Did I call? How much is that?
160.
And what are these worth? And the massage therapist has pretty much given up. My guess is his body's pretty loose at this point.
Teska calls the bet. There's now 667,000 in the middle. This is a big pot, a big clash of two of the biggest stacks in the tournament. The river card is an inconsequential 4. Teska checks. Sham checks behind.
Roger is doing wonders for his image, which at this point I think is blurry.
How do I get you to fire one more? How do I get you to fire one more?
Teska up to 1.4 million. So that's it for day 3. Time for everyone to bag and tag.
Might need 2 bags. Second time break up.
I would also make sure there are a couple of those bags next to your bed tonight too, buddy.
That's great. Like seriously, I already got the 7 foot. I already got the round out. Get out of here.
Roger Teska got a little bit out of hand last night. He was given a penalty for abusive behavior. He has to serve that penalty today and sit out the first orbit of play.
Shouldn't be a problem for him. The sidelines are much closer to the bar.
Roger Teska still taking a timeout, keeping himself refreshed.
Still taking a sip.
Silver's number 2, and Roger Teska, who is finally taking his seat at the feature table, sits in 3rd on the leaderboard.
When he's at the table, you get action. There he is. Roger, you're welcome to the table, my friend.
Good morning.
Action's been folded around to Roger Teska in the hijack. He raises to 18,000. Aniel Guillen is out. Freitash passes. Mike McDonald folds. Marcel has king 9.
Check it line.
He calls the raise and checks in the dark. Do people still do that?
Well, I mean, he's wearing sunglasses. Everything's in the dark.
7 tray deuce.
If Roger bets this, I actually wouldn't mind a call here for us. Maybe we bluff later. Maybe we try to check it down on an okay run out.
There's the C-bet from Teska, 15,000. And there's the call from Marcel.
So if we hit a 9, we want to check it down. If it's some kind of brick, I'm cool to maybe bet it.
Reasonably bricky. 4 of spades. Marcel checks.
This board is going to be all over our range more than Roger's.
Well, Teska is checked behind. It's an ace on the river.
Might be a little tough for us to rep something now. If we're going to bluff, it's got to be big.
Into a pot of 78,000. Marcel bets 20,000.
20.
I'd like to see us bet a little bit more there. Maybe 21,000? I kid, but seriously, Roger's probably never folding better, and he's super never calling with worse.
Teska calls. Marcel shows the king 9. And Teska tables ace king.
Yeah, he wasn't folding an ace. Not much was beating him, and whatever was probably not only betting 20,000.
Roger is mainly a cash game player, but he did have that great result in Season 9 of the World Poker Tour when he finished 4th in the 25k championship event.
That was gross.
Roger Teska in the big blind.
How much?
22 total.
You got it.
He calls with 8-9 off.
You got it.
Ace 9-6, top pair for Timex, second pair for Teska.
Mike's liable to do anything here.
Roger has checked the action to him, and Mike checks behind. 5 of diamonds on the turn. 2 flush draws out there now.
I think Roger should probably check the turn too, because as you can see, Mike can have easily checked back better on the flop.
Teska leads for 25k.
Obviously, Mike can't fold, but he also can't raise. Uh-oh.
This could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I think Roger's watching the screen behind Mike McDonald.
Mike calls. The river card. The king of diamonds.
Pretty scary river for both hands.
Teska checks.
I think Mike knows it's probably hard to get called by worse at this point, and a lot could have gone wrong here.
He checks behind. Aces are good. Mike wins the pot. He adds 58,000 to his stack. We're now midway through day 4, and the players are about to take a short break.
Roger Teska taking the first of what will hopefully be 12 steps.
Staying out in the field is Roger Teska against Fabian Ortiz. Teska has checked the turn.
Love his body language.
Ortiz bets 40,000. Roger Teska folds.
Look at him, he's all, I'm way too cool for this, S. Who is he toasting? There's literally no one over there. Totally empty room.
Roger Teska is being pulled aside by one of the tournament staff.
Okay, this is it. No more drinking for the rest of the night, okay?
Ah.
All right, you don't want me to get my ball. No more drinking, all right?
How can you tell me whether or not I can drink or not? I haven't been offensive to anybody. I want a TV camera on me right now. It's an unreasonable request. At no point was I discourteous to anybody at the table, dealers or wait staff.
I didn't say you were. I didn't say you were. I said enough drinking. And I'll get my boss if you want, that's all.
That's not up to you, that's my decision.
I'll get him for you, okay?
You get him from me, you get him from me. And you order me a cocktail waitress while you're at it.
He almost had him convinced until he said, order me a cocktail waitress.
And back over to the secondary feature table, where Roger Teska is not a happy man. He's 3-bet Mike McDonald pre-flop. And we've only seen one of Roger's cards. Mike calls.
Maybe he's seeing double and thinks he has 2 aces.
Mike playing this flop out of position, but don't worry about position, he's flopped a set.
Mike's really hoping Teska has got aces now.
McDonald playing in flow, checks the man with a pre-flop betting lead. Teska continues for 75k.
Spoiler alert, this C-bet isn't going to work and everyone on Game of Thrones dies.
McDonald throws in 3 green chips, he calls.
At least for Teska's sake, the bet was small. Maybe he does have aces.
5 on the turn, McDonald checks a second time. Teska checks behind.
Aces theory losing ground. I don't think he'd check over pairs on that turn.
9 on the river.
And because of that, I think some folks might be inclined to check here and try to induce a bluff, but Mike might figure since Roger's been drinking, he can take him right home to Value Town. Get a little value-y back at his place.
Facing a bet of 250,000 from Mike.
Yeah, Roger is ready to go home with you, pal. Oh, don't touch the chips. Or the cards. Oh, can we get a wet wipe?
Teska folds.
Button moved.
If I get that interview, can I reference you, Mr. Mike?
Saying what?
That you're an honest guy and that you spent a good number of hours with me at the table and you can vouch for whether or not that I was anything other than respectful and courteous to dealers, staff, cocktail waitresses. The only people that I had anything rude to say to were the camera staff because I saw them as my point of anger.
You can use me as a reference, and I will give my fair and honest.
I believe that you will.
He's gonna tell me you're 3 sheets to the wind, homie. Possibly 4.
Can you call cocktail? What table is this? Cocktails at table 2.
Yelling for your own cocktails is never a good sign.
I thought we cut him off. Ray is all in.
I told you, it's gonna be you and me, heads up.
That's the first time you told me that, but I would be down for that.
You lose, but second's not too bad.
Honestly, I'd be happy getting second to you.
Not sure if serious.
Over to the secondary feature table for the last hand of the day. Roger Teska, once again, a tad tired and emotional, facing a 4-bet from Mattis Moore.
Mattis Moore 4-betting the guy who's 4 sheets to the wind.
You call?
A cab, hopefully.
277.5? That's 2.
Just trust the dealer.
We got there eventually. Moore way ahead. But Teska catches a piece on the flop.
Fun flop for queens.
Moore continues for 202,000.
You gotta bet it because there's so many draws out there.
And Roger calls.
Teska's hand would sometimes be good, but it's not easy to improve.
While the 7 on the turn gives him a gut shot.
Not a great card for queens, and you can see why Murr would want to play a slightly smaller pot now.
He checks. And Teska checks behind.
Once Roger checks the turn, I think Mattis has an easy value bet on the river.
The river is a 4. Murr with a lock on the hand. Clearly going to go for value. Question is how much? That is 377,000.
I think Roger Teska strapped on a pair of beer goggles.
You know I'm trying to make a call right now, so convince me that I should.
Murr would never take this line as a bluff, and I don't think he's ever value betting worse.
Where did that drink come from? I thought they cut him off.
He's just getting a read here. Look at this. It's amazing. Also, why is the room spinning?
Teska calls. And loses nearly 1 million chips to Mattis Murr.
Murr knew exactly what he was doing there.
Oops.
I don't think it needs any more commentary than that.
Mattis Murr regains the tournament chip lead as day 4 draws to a close.
Somebody want to bag me up?
Yes, where should we have your body delivered?
I'm going to bed.
Probably for the best.
Seriously. Please, somebody bag me up. See you guys tomorrow at noon. I'm out of here.
Leave the mic, please. You guys remember Roger Teska, the drunk guy who kept flipping off the camera? Well, there's a good shot he doesn't either.
Action already. Mattis Murr has put Roger Teska to the test. Murr has shoved on him. Teska has the best hand, but it will cost him everything he has to make this call.
Teska too short to fold.
Call.
He does call. And he is an 81% favorite to get the double up here.
Murr's behind, but it was totally standard for him too. Unlike the way he buttons that top button.
Murr has flopped an open-ended straight draw. 7s, 6s, and deuces all working for him. 10 cards that Roger Teska has to fade on the river to survive. It's a deuce!
Have to wonder if he's gonna flip out. Huh?
Nearly $71,000 for his 20th place finish. Roger Teska, Bloody Mary in hand, exits the tournament.
Is that figure adjusted for his bar tab?
Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome poker content. And check out this video. The YouTube algorithm seems confident you'll like it.